Okay, Aquarius and Aquarius rising, this is your weekly horoscope. This is happening in the house of rest and renewal. So you may want to take some time to regenerate. You have a big year ahead of you, Aquarius. There's a lot of change coming, and I know you already feel it. And you're already creating some things and preparing some things that are going to blow everybody's mind, right? But I do think that you need to take care of yourself and do a little bit of renewal, regeneration. For Aquarius, this could look like just slowing down a little bit. I don't think you're going to be able to stop completely just because there's too many ideas coming and too much demand for you. There's a lot of people asking for your information, a lot of people that want to join in on whatever it is you're creating. So it's not like you're going to be able to hide away. But I do think if you just create more manageable expectations about what can be achieved in January, knowing that you can continue to move forward, but at a deliberate pace. The other thing about this 12th house for Aquarius is spiritual practice or your connection to your higher self. So Aquarians are generally pretty intellectual creatures, and they have a very specific way of practicing spirituality that is not going to be like yours or other people's. It's going to have to be a little bit outside the box. But in this case, Aquarius, going back to something grounding, some sort of grounding practice that might even be a little more conventional, would serve you well during this next couple of weeks. I think that there is a lot of chaos swirling in the world, and you are susceptible to it. It's in your area of expertise. You're being called up to be involved in some bigger way this year in the cultural transformation that's going on. In order to be available for that, you're going to need to be grounded. And Aquarians are an air sign. They exist in that realm of ideas. They're not always the most grounded, but you're going to need to be grounded. So if that means spending more time in nature for Aquarians, I would do that. Maybe build in a walk in the park or take a road trip to someplace beautiful and just sort of spend some time being out in that earth kind of vibe. The forest bathing would be good for you. Maybe you and Taurus could go take a trip, a road trip, maybe not an airline trip. But I do think it's time, Aquarius, that you recognize that you are a human being and you are not just a machine. You're going to need to have a little downtime. Aquarius is often can get lost in their ideas and in their intellectual process, and they can forget to eat and forget to sleep, and they just get so wrapped up in their whole journey of creating new ways of doing things that they forget they are human beings. So this would be one of those next 2 weeks. Keep in mind that the sun is going to move into your first house on January 20th, and boy, is it going to be a big day. So you really want to prepare, be gentle with yourself. You have to be leading the culture in a significant way this year, Aquarius. You have to be well rested and well cared for and well fed and all the things that serve your human body.